Monday, everybody. We are indeed doing a special exclusive encore just before the price goes up tonight at midnight. Do you remember these? Maybe you were out that day. We were talking about new home phones because a lot of us haven't upgraded our home phones in so many years. Well, Panasonic, the #1 global leader, just came out with their brand new technology, and we still have it at that today's special price. $114.99. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 handsets. This is the base station with digital answering machine. We got a lot to tell you. First of all, safer, more secure with DEC 6 Plus technology, better range, so you could go all around the house, into the attic, into the basement, out into the front yard, the backyard, down to the mailbox, crystal clear clarity, and a better battery life. But that's just the beginning. Do you know these phones have easy call blocking? We'll talk a little bit about this in a few moments, but too many of us know friends, family members who have been scammed by naughty telemarketers or scam callers. We're going to make it easier than ever to block those calls with this brand new home phone system, and then we're going to tell you about a feature that changes everything. It's called Link to Cell. You know your cell phone, Apple, Android, any network you're on, when your cell phone rings, instead of you running around trying to find where you put the cell phone, I left it in the car, it's in the bottom of your purse, your home phones will ring. Your cell phone rings, your home phones will ring. I can answer my home phone, and I'm actually answering my cell phone. It sounds like we've entered the Twilight Zone, but it's real. I know it's real because this lady said it so. Lori Leland returns.
Hello. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. These are amazing, and they're already a customer pick now.
Well, already.
The ratings are amazing.
People are getting them already delivered to their home. And Roy, we're lucky to have one last opportunity.
We really are. Can you believe this was a week ago
No,
today?
I can't.
It's
Crazy,
kind of a blur.
crazy.
And you said it, #1 global leader. That's what you're getting with Panasonic. We've had so many customers over the years call in to tell us they love their Panasonic home phones. They've had them for 10 years, 15 years. Eventually, the batteries start to kind of go downhill a little bit. So that's why you might want to upgrade if you've had Panasonic in the past. That plus you want to get the fresh new features. Take a look at how gigantic this system is. And this is what we love. You're never running for a phone call because you can now space these out through your entire home. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 handsets. And then you even have this virtual 6th handset right here on the base because you also have the keypad right here. So you could actually use this base station to place and receive phone calls as well. So a virtual 6th handset. Think about the rooms you might want a home phone in. Maybe it's your home office, your kitchen, your living room, the bedroom. Maybe you want to get fancy and put one into the bathroom. You can do that. And there are 3 ways to use this home phone system. So maybe you still have a landline. You can use it with your landline. Maybe you got rid of your landline years ago because you just really want to focus on your cell phone, but maybe you have issues with your cell phone at your house. Maybe you don't have a great signal at certain spots in your home. Put your cell phone where you have the best signal, and with that wireless Bluetooth connection to your Panasonic home phones, whenever your cell phones ring, up to 2 of them, your home phones will all ring, and you can answer your home phones to speak on your cell, which is such a cool feature. You even have voice answer. So if you have someone who has dexterity issues you can't reach for or hold a phone, just place a handset near them. They just say answer call as the call is ringing, and that handset closest to them automatically goes on speakerphone. So again, use it with a landline. Use it just as an extension of your cell phone throughout your home. So when your cell phone rings, and I'm going to show it to you real quick, just like this.
Yep.
When your cell phone rings, so this one is, my cell phone's ringing, but look what's happening on the table.
All the phones are ringing.
All of the home phones are also ringing. So I can answer this one. I can grab and answer this one. I'm going to grab this one right here. I'm going to say, hello, hello. And now I hear that echo because I just answered that call. But I love the fact that I am now answering a cell phone call from my home phones. This is a very future forward type of feature that you may not want today, but you may use it tomorrow, or you may start using it immediately. And then you can also use a combination of with a landline and with a cell phone. And here's how easy it is. You make that one-time pairing process via Bluetooth with up to 2 Bluetooth-enabled cell phones to your Panasonic home phones. And then, like we said, anytime your cell phone rings, all of your home phones will also ring. So if you have your cell phone and it's always on the charger and you're always missing calls and a whole bunch of text messages, this is going to be that extension of your cell phone throughout your entire house. What about text messages? This is a big one. I walk over to my phone on the charger or, trapped in the bottom of my handbag under everything, and notice sometimes I've missed 15 text messages.
Right.
Someone's really trying to get a hold of me.
Dear husband.
So this system will tell you when you have a text message on your cell phone. So you just go over to your cell phone and you take a look at it. But this told me not only do I have a text message that just came in on my cell phone, Adam, it tells me who it's from. And in this case, it was dear husband. And I love that talking caller ID because it's so intuitive. Again, you're never running for a phone call you don't want to answer. And then call blocking is one of the other super powerful, very empowering features that we are including on this home system. You simply touch this one call blocking button, and now this instantaneously hangs up on the caller that may be annoying you, trying to scam you, maybe it's a robocall. It automatically hangs up and it ensures that they can never, ever, ever get through ever again. You can block that single number. You can block a range of numbers if you choose to do it that way. Maybe it's a whole area code that's annoying you. For me, I get a lot of phone calls from the place I used to live. And now I kind of want to block them all because everybody that knows me has my number. And it's not all this junk that's just coming through that I don't want to deal with. It will also block calls coming in that have a blocked caller ID.
Fabulous.
So you are going to restore the peace in your home. You're going to only accept the phone calls that you truly care about. And as an extension of your cell phone through your whole house, this eliminates a lot of problems like dead cell spots or a hot phone up against your face. Use your more comfortable home handset. You can even transfer your phone numbers from your cell phone into your home phone. So if you go to call your doctor or a loved one, all of your phone numbers are right here.
So that's the
so cool.
That's the list of features. I mean, there's a lot of new features. It starts with the basics and it progresses. Look, I want home phones that are easier to use. I want home phones that have a longer battery life. I want home phones that are more secure. This is DECT 6 Plus, so we're worried about hackers and people kind of getting into our phone call conversations. This is much more locked down and secure. Less of the white noise, less of the static, more clarity and range all around the house. Basic features that are big upgrades from the #1 global leader, that's Panasonic. And then you go to these really key features. Maybe you know somebody that has been the victim of a scam caller and given across financial information and been burned by, losing money. These guys and girls are getting too good at it, and so many of us are the victims. We have to have phones that can help protect us, and that's what these phones can do. The link to cell is going to transform the way you think about your cell phone at home. It's more comfortable to talk on a home phone. It's easier and nicer experience. And now this gives us the best of all worlds. For the next 10 minutes, Lori and I have that today's special price. The price will expire at the end of the show. It was a week ago tonight that we actually had this as the main today's special of the day, and the team have revived it for us this evening. One-shot deal. If you missed out, I have it at the lowest price of the year, the only today's special of the year. And Lori, it's been 3 years since we even did any today's special.
And the last time we did it, it was so popular. This one was extremely popular as well. This is the newest and the latest system from Panasonic, the most handsets ever. And I remember back in the day, we would say, oh, well, this one comes with 3 handsets. Oh, and you can extend it by adding a couple more, but you have to buy those separately. With this system, you don't have to do that. Look at the really lightweight, comfortable handsets here. Very, very easy to hold. Love that backlit glowing screen. All of the command and numerical keys here are backlit and glowing. So this is perfect for nights in front of movies on your television set. You can see everything as someone is calling in. If you pick up to dial out and you got the lights dimmed, you're going to be able to see beautifully. Look at how easy the menu is. There's that phone book. You also have 9 speed dials right here. So set these up in advance. Simply press and hold to call the numbers you call the most. Makes it super convenient for you. Love the fact that you've got your caller list right here. You have a built-in digital answering machine with 18 minutes of record time. If you are using this with your landline, I love the fact that people can leave a message for you here on your home phone, so you can give out this number, and then you can set this system, Adam, to call you on your cell phone, and it's going to play the message back to you.
Fantastic.
So if you don't want to give out your cell phone number, you just give out this home phone number, and this system will call you and play if someone leaves you a message, so you can hear that message, which is so cool. You're getting your voicemail right here. You have an intercom system built right in. Gone are the days you have to scream down the hallway, oh, where are my children? Oh, husband, where is everybody? It's dinner time. I need someone to come get this laundry, like whatever it is. Now it's so much more civilized to simply tap right here, and this is going to allow you to intercom to all of the handsets, just the base station, or any of the numbered handsets. And by the way, you can go in and you can name these: bathroom, kitchen, living room, whatever you want to name it. So I love that paging feature because in my house, it's so crazy. We are using this as a landline and as an extension of our cell phones, so we're using it in that hybrid way. So we have handsets everywhere. This is the only one, if you are using it with a landline, you do plug into that phone jack. The other 4, you just plug into power, but sometimes we lose these. They end up, you know, in behind the pillow on a chair,
hiding,
couch cushion, like wherever. These have incredible battery life. So 12 hours of nonstop talk on the batteries and up to a week of battery life in standby mode until you need to get that phone back on the base station. But if you can't find it, intercom to it, and then you can find it easily. Brilliant.
I mean, one of the basic things as well that we've seen in the reviews is that people love just the idea that Panasonic have created larger buttons.
Yes.
Easier to read, large individual island-style buttons, illuminated back keyboard, so that keypad is orange, the screen is in the blue, nice big numbers, it's harder to misdial somebody.
True.
Some home phone systems can be so doggone complicated, and I don't know why, just redialing the last number can be awkward. Simple and easy with this. That battery life, again, Lori, for anybody that didn't hear this, what are those numbers?
12 hours of nonstop talk. So
12 hours?
You love to talk to your sister. You guys miss each other. You live in a different state. You really need to catch up. You've got some tea to spill, right? You're going to be able to talk and talk and talk and talk. And then your standby time is 7 days.
Oh my gosh.
So if you're using it, it's 12 hours. If you're not using it, it's 7 days. And maybe you're using it a little bit. You're still going to get about a week out of it. And then once it starts to diminish, it's going to say low battery. It just speaks to you, and then you just put it right back on the base station. So this is super powerful, an incredible system. And let me show you that link to sell one more time. I just think this is so cool. So someone, me, is calling my cell phone, okay? So this cell phone is being called right here, and look what's happening. I have all of these opportunities now to answer that call. So I could call this one if I'm in the kitchen, and I can say hello. Oh, and it even says on here, I should show you this again because it's so cool.
Okay.
It says phone call from iPhone.
Right.
So I can see that it is my iPhone that is ringing, and then I can pick it up and answer it. So it's really such a cool system, such an easy extension of your cell. So I'm calling again, and see, this says right here, incoming call from iPhone. So I can see that this is a cell phone call that is coming in. All of these opportunities to not miss that call, to answer that call, and to be able to stay connected through your cell phone on your home phone. So really an amazing, amazing feature that maybe a few years ago it was like a little too feature forward. But I think now as people are starting to eliminate landlines, relying more on cell phones, this feature makes so much sense.
And I do want to speak to anybody out there that is maybe a little hard of hearing, and perhaps speaking on your cell phone is not loud enough. And sometimes you find that, again, it's too staticky, it's just not very clear. If you are a little hard of hearing, you'll really appreciate the volume, the loudspeaker mode on these phones. Loud and bright sound, so it's very crystal clear. Again, I know it kind of sounds crazy, but you understand what Lori just did. Her cell phone was ringing, but her cell phone is now connected to her home phones. So now when your daughter calls you, wherever your phones are, the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom, you don't have to scramble to find your cell phone, answer any of these, and when you press the button, it's actually answering your cell phone. You won't speak on your cell phone. You can now speak on this, which is louder and brighter and better and clearer. It's fantastic.
It is.
No more searching, no more scrambling. Again, when you understand it, Lori, it's such a compelling opportunity.
It really is so cool. And there's even a sound detector built in. So if you want to listen into a room, I just implemented this feature and it's calling this other handset right here because sound was detected right here. Let me show that to you just really quickly. So this is cool. It's called Baby Monitor, literally Baby Monitor right here on the screen. So you can go into Baby Monitor feature and turn it on or off. And this means you can listen into that room. So maybe you're off to work and you've got workers coming in and you want to make sure you know what time they arrived.
Right.
As soon as sound is detected, this is going to ring one of the other handsets or it's going to ring you on your cell phone and you can listen in from your cell phone to the room where your home handset is. So this is such a cool feature. This is all you do is say which handset you want it to ring or if you want it to ring you on your cell, outgoing phone call, and you can listen into your house. So this is almost like a home security feature that is built right into your Panasonic home phones. It also has battery backup. So if you are using this system with your landline at home and the power goes out, and we all know, a lot of us went through a lot during hurricane season. About 3-4 months ago, we had really bad hurricanes here in our area, lots of flooding that happened. Many of us without power for days and days. And then the odd thing on top of all of that was cell phones didn't work. I mean, I had no cell phone signal at all for a couple of days and I couldn't couldn't call anyone. And it was very nerve-wracking for me if we needed something or had an emergency, what would we have done? This system, once you unplug it from power, it actually powers the base from this handset. So now you have a backup phone just in case of an emergency. So they really thought of everything with Panasonic. The most handsets we've ever done, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus you have that virtual 6th handset with the big bold keys right here and a nice loud speakerphone. So you can use it that way. Use it traditionally like we always have with that landline. But if you got rid of your landline, or if you want to use it as a combo of your landline and your cell phone, as soon as your cell phone rings, all of your home phones will also ring. You can see I've got 2 phones connected here via Bluetooth with the number 1, number 2. Somebody's calling me on my cell right here. Oh boy, what am I gonna do? My cell phone's in my purse. I left it in my car. It's in my closet. Maybe it's in the pantry.
Doesn't matter.
Sometimes it's in the pantry, Adam.
Sometimes
One
it's in the refrigerator.
time, it was in the refrigerator. Oh my gosh. Now you can answer any of these, pick it up, and you're talking on your cell phone from your home phone.
And there it is.
It's magic.
If you've not upgraded your phones in a long time, if you've got tape wrapped around the battery compartment, it's time to get a whole new set. And again, these are not items that we sell throughout the year. It's been 3 years since we had a Today Special with home phones. I can tell you it's the lowest price we've ever done. It's the lowest price of 2025. And it is, to Laurie's point, the most handsets, and that's better. You don't need to pick and choose. I'll put one in the kitchen and one in the bedroom. Shall I put? You can have one in every major room of the house, and that is what's so good about it. All right. We are wrapping this up. Price will go up at midnight tonight. So the price will go up. I can get it for you at the lowest price ever. And Laurie, when you're buying home phones, you cannot buy better than this brand. It says it right there, #1 global leader.
#1 global leader, Panasonic. We've been offering them for decades here at HS.